Hello students, now we discuss the next topic. Our next topic is average speed. It is defined as the ratio of path length to the time taken by object to cover that path. Mathematically, average speed of the uniform motion. The motion is a uniform equal to path length over time interval. For example, a car travels at a speed of 45 km per hour for 5 hours and then slow down to 40 km per hour for next 2 hours. What is its average speed? Its average speed. Now, what is the average speed? Average speed is the total path length covered by object, body, or you can say vehicle in total time of interval. For example, like we have a car which is moving at a speed of 45 km per hour for 5 hours. A car is moving on a road. In the first 5 hours, its speed 45 km per hour. And after 5 hours, it reduces its speed, and now in the second case it's a speed 40 km per hour for next 2 hours. Means in the last 2 hours its speed 40 km per hour, and in the first case it's a speed 45 km per hour. And we want to be find the average speed using this formula. First of all, we will be find total path length and divided by time interval in both of the cases. Now we proceed further to solve this numerical to clarify this topic of average speed. Now in Punjabi, ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਐਵਰੇਜ ਸਪੀਡ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਾइंड करनी है। एवरेज स्पीड की आ टोटल पाथ लेंथ किन्नी उन्हें पाथ किन्ना उन्हें रास्ता किसी ऑब्जेक्ट ने कवर किया किन्ने समय दे विच। पाथ लेंथ जिन्नी उन्हें दूरी तय की किन्ने समय विच कीती, ये साडे कोले की आ एवरेज स्पीड। फॉर एग्जाम्पल ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਕ ਕਾਰ ਆ ਉਹ ਟਰੈਵਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਆ, ਉਹਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਪੀਡ ਸੀ ਉਹ 45 ਕਿਲੋਮੀਟਰ ਪਰ ਆਵਰ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ 5 ਘੰਟਿਆਂ ਲਈ, ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲੇ 5 ਘੰਟੇ 45 ਦੀ ਸਪੀਡ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਅਗਰ ਸਪੀਡੋਮੀਟਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੀਏ, ਮੀਨਸ 45 ਕਿਲੋਮੀਟਰ ਪਰ ਆਵਰ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਕੀ ਆ ਉਹਦੀ ਡਰਾਈਵਰ ਜੋ ਆ ਕਾਰ ਦਾ ਉਹ ਸਪੀਡ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਰਿਡਿਊਸ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਵਾ, ਘਟਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਵਾ, ਉਹ ਅਗਲੇ 2 ਘੰਟਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ 40 ਕਿਲੋਮੀਟਰ ਪਰ ਆਵਰ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਗੱਡੀ ਨੂੰ ਦੌੜਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਐਵਰੇਜ ਸਪੀਡ ਫਾइंड ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ। ਲੈਟ ਅਸ ਸੀ। ਨਾਓ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਵੀ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਫਸਟ ਫਾइंड the distance covered by the car for the first 5 hours and after that for 2 hours. So distance traveled in case first, that is 45 multiplied by 5 and it becomes 225 kilometer. In the next case, that is 40 multiply by 2, it's 80 kilometer. Now, total distance in both of the cases, 225 plus 80, and it becomes 305 kilometer. Now, time taken. For first case that is 5 hours, and for the second case is 2 hours, and it becomes 5 plus 2 equal to 7 hours. Now, what is average velocity? Path length. Now, in this case, path length that is 305 kilometer, and time taken that is a 7 hour. Now, after solving it, our result is 43.57 kilometer per hour. Now, I hope you will understand the concept of average speed. Now, we will discuss about average velocity. Now, we are discussing about average velocity. What is average velocity? It is defined as the ratio of the displacement to time taken by the object to cover that displacement. Average velocity mathematically, average velocity equal to displacement over time. For more accuracy, I am solving here a numerical related to average velocity. If a body travels from A to B, now we have a body, suppose this is our bike, and start from A and reaches at point B. Now when the bike goes from A to B, its velocity you can say 40 meter per second. But from B to A, from point B to A, it returns back at a velocity 60 meter per second. Now, we want to find the we want to find the average velocity. We want to find the average velocity. Now we will be solve this numerical and see what will be the average velocity come. For solve this problem, first of all, let t1 be the time taken by the bike from A to B, and during the returning from B to A it is taking the time t2. Now total time from A to B and B to A, that is t1 plus t2. Now what is the value of t1 during the journey from A to B? That is distance AB over its velocity, that is 40, plus B to A, that is t2, B to A over 60. Now AB and BA have the same values. We can write it as AB, taking the common, 1 over 40 plus 1 over 60. Now first of all we will be solve this and then put the value of time in the formula and displacement also. You can solve by own, taking first of taking the LCM and solve it, and what we will get, that is AB over 24 second. It is a time period from A to B and B to A. Now the main point in this numerical, From A to B and B to A, the displacement becomes 0. Displacement becomes 0, and time is AB over 24 seconds. Now that our result is 0. So average velocity in this case is 0. Thank you so much for watching.